Namaskar, welcome all of you CYP Introduction Program, Day 11. Let us start Yoga Sadhana with a prayer. Please sit in any comfortable posture. Place your both hands on your both knees. Align your body, keep your spine erect. Keep your eyes closed and focus on your sitting position. Now slowly join your palms together in Namaskar Mudra. Sangachadvam samvadadvam samvo manasi janata deva bhagam yatha purve sangyana upasate Sangyana upasate. Now bring your palms down. Gently open your eyes. Now we will start loosening practices. Please stand up at your place. Stand with the feet 2 to 3 inches apart. Keep your hands by the side without touching your palms to the thighs. Keep your shoulder relaxed. Close your eyes and adopt Samasthiti. In this position, your whole body weight should be on your both feet equally. Now from here we will start neck movements. Gently open your eyes. Slowly place your palms on your hip joint. We will start neck movements forward and backward. Inhale deeply in the center. With exhalation, press your chin forward and feel the stretch back side of your neck region. Inhale, come back. Exhale, drop your head backward. Feel the stretch front side of your neck region. Inhale, come in the center. We'll repeat one more time. Exhale, bend head forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend your head backward. Inhale, center. Now we will do right and left neck bending. Inhale, with exhalation bend your head towards the right side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, drop your neck towards the left side so that your left ear close to the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, right side. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend your head towards the left side. Inhale, come back to the center position. Next practice, right and left turning. Inhale in the center. With exhalation, twist your neck towards the right side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist your neck towards the left side. Inhale, come back. We'll repeat one more time. Exhale towards the right side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, turn your neck towards the left side. Inhale, come back to the center position. Fourth practice, neck rotation. Inhale in the center, With exhalation, press your chin down. Inhale, rotate your neck in a clockwise direction. With exhalation, move your head forward by the side. Now we will do in a reverse manner. Inhale, move your head backward. With exhalation, move your head forward. We will repeat one more time. Rotate your neck in a circular way by the side of your shoulder. Exhale, press your chin forward. Repeat opposite side. With exhalation, move your head forward. Inhale, come back to the center position. With exhalation, bring your arms back. Close your eyes, feel the impact of the neck region after the practice of neck movements. Now we will practice shoulder movements. First, shoulder stretch. Gently open your eyes, hands by the side. Inhale, stretch your arms up, keep your palms outside, stretch completely. Exhale, bring your arms back. We will repeat one more time. Inhale, stretch and keep your arms parallel to each other. Exhale, come back. Next, shoulder rotation. Inhale, stretch your arms by the side up to the shoulder level. Slowly turn your palms upward and place your fingers on the respective shoulder. Now, try to touch your elbows in front of your chest. With inhalation, move your elbows upward, and with exhalation, drop your elbows down and make a circular path. One more time. Now, same we will do in a reverse manner. Exhale, elbows down. With inhalation, elbows up. Repeat one more time. Now, stretch your elbows by the side, and with inhalation, stretch your arms completely. Turn your palms down. Exhale, bring your arms down and relax. Feel the impact after the practice of shoulder movements in your shoulder joint, muscles, arms. Now we will move towards trunk twisting. Stand with the feet shoulder length apart. Keep your feet parallel to each other. Inhale, raise your both arms up to the shoulder level. With exhalation, twist your body towards the right side. Your twisting should be from your lower back. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist your body towards the left side. Keep your arms at your shoulder level. Inhale, come back. We'll repeat one more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, twist your body towards the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring your arms down and feet close to each other. Close your eyes, feel the impact in your lower back region. Now we will move towards knee movement. Again, stand with the feet shoulder length apart. With inhalation, raise your both arms up to the shoulder level. Keep your palm facing downward. Exhale, bend your knees and come in half squatting position. Make sure your thighs parallel to the ground. Inhale, come up. We'll repeat one more time. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring your arms back and feet close to each other. Close your eyes. Feel the impact in your knee region. Relax your whole body in a samsthiti after the practice of Sukshvayam. Observe, increase the microcirculation throughout the body and prepare for next practice Yoga Sadhana, Yogasana Abhyas. First asana, Tadasana. Slowly turn by the side. Now stand with the feet 2 to 3 inches apart. Make sure your whole body balance on your both feet equally. Inhale, raise your both arms up. Interlock your fingers. With exhalation, turn your palms out. Again inhale, stretch your arms upward. First align your body here from heel to the fingers. Your spine should be erect, your shoulders should relax but in a stretched way, upward. Now focus at one point, slowly with inhalation raise your heels up and balance on your toes. Maintain the final position with normal breaths. Exhale, bring your heels down. Release the interlock with inhalation, stretch arms completely up, and with exhalation bring your arms down by the side and relax in a samsthiti. Tadasana gives a stability to the body and it relieves the congestion from the spinal nerves. Now we will move towards next practice, balancing posture, Vrikshasana. With exhalation, bend your right knee and place your right foot the root of the left thigh. Now inhale, slowly raise your both arms by the side and join together palms in Namaskar Mudra. Completely stretch your body upward and balance on your left foot. Be there with normal breaths. Now with exhalation, slowly bring your arms down and release your right foot. Now we will repeat the same practice from other side. Bend your left knee, place your left foot, the root of the right thigh. Inhale, slowly come up, raise up and join your palms together in Namaskar Mudra. Completely stretch. Align your body in center. Now with exhalation, slowly bring your arms by the side and release your left foot down. Close your eyes and relax in samsthiti. Feel the impact after the practice of Vrikshasana. Vrikshasana is very good practice to increase neuromuscular coordination. Now we are going to next practice, Padhastasana. Stand with the feet 2 to 3 inches apart. Inhale, raise your both arms up over your head. Stretch completely body. With exhalation, bend forward from the pelvic joint and try to place your palms beside your feet and stretch your body forward. Maintain the final position with normal breath. In a final position, try to keep your head relaxed. Keep your knees straight. Now slowly with inhalation, stretch your arms up and with exhalation, bring your arms down and relax in a samsthiti. Feel the impact of Padhastasana in your lower back, thigh muscles, calf muscles. Now we will do the counter pose of Padhastasana is Ardha Chakrasana. Your standing position should be same. Place your hands on your waist. Keep your fingers pointed forward. Now keep your elbows parallel to each other. Inhale, drop your head backward. Now with exhalation, bend backward as much as possible. Try to keep your elbows parallel to each other. In a final position, Drop your shoulder back and feels completely stretched in your chest region. Be there with normal breaths. Now with inhalation, slowly come back in the center. Exhale, bring your arms back and relax your whole body in Samasthiti. And feel the impact of Ardha Chakrasana in your lower back. This is very good practice to improve breathing capacity. Now we will practice Trikonasana. Turn this side. Stand with the feet 2 to 3 feet apart and make sure your feet should be parallel to each other. Now inhale, raise your both arms by the side up to the shoulder level. Slowly turn your palms outward. We will do from the right side first. Turn your right foot towards the right side. In this position, make sure your heel in the center of your left foot. Inhale in the center and straighten your spine. With exhalation, bend your body towards the right side. Place your right hand beside your right foot and stretch your left arm in line with the right arm. In the final position, slowly turn your neck and gaze at your left hand fingers. Keep your left hand in line with the right arm. Maintain with the normal breaths. Inhale, slowly come back in the center position and turn your right foot back. Now we will repeat from the other side. Turn your left foot towards the left side. Inhale and with the exhalation, bend your body towards the left side. Make sure your hand position should be in a one line. Now slowly turn your neck and gaze at right hand fingers. This is a final position of Trikonasana, side bending posture. Maintain with normal breaths. With inhalation, slowly come back in the center. Turn your left foot back and with exhalation, bring your arms down and feet close to each other. Close your eyes and feel the impact on your waist, lower back, in your thighs and calf muscles. And observe all the benefits of standing postures. Now we are moving towards sitting posture. Sit comfortably with the both legs stretched outward. Support the back with your hands. Keep your feet relaxed. Drop your head back. This is a Vishram Asana. Is a starting position of all sitting postures. Be there for few seconds. Now we will practice Bhadrasana. Join your feet together. Place your palms beside your hip region. Keep your spine erect. This is Dandasana position. Now slowly bend your knees and put your soles together. With exhalation, clasp your toes and pull your heels towards yourself, towards your body as much as possible. With inhalation, straighten your back and try to press your knees towards the ground. In a final position, close your eyes and observe your sitting position. Be there, keep your spine erect, neck straight in the center. Now slowly release your toes and straighten your legs outward And take a support with your hands back and relax the body in Vishramasana. Bhadrasana is very good practice for female. It improves the strengthening of the pelvic region. Now we will move towards Vajrasana. Once again come in Dandasana position. Keep your back neck straight. Slowly bend your right knee and place your right foot under the right buttock. Similarly, bend your left knee and place your left foot under the left buttock. Make sure your big toes touching to each other and your sitting position should be comfortably in between your knees. Now place your palms over your thighs or knees. Keep your shoulder relaxed. This is a Vajrasana position. Close your eyes. From Vajrasana, we will do some Vajrasana series posture. First, Ardha Ushrasana. Gently open your eyes. Inhale, stand on your knees. And spread your knees and toes slightly apart so that you can balance the body. Now with exhalation, place your palms over your buttocks, fingers pointed downward, and keep your elbows parallel to each other. Inhale, drop your head back. With exhalation, bend backward from the lower back as much as possible. According to your own capacity, bend backward. Feel the stretch the front side of the chest region. Inhale, slowly come back to the center. Exhale, bring your arms back and relax the body in Vajrasana. Relax here for a few seconds and feel the impact of Ardha Ushrasana. This asana is very good to strengthen our back and neck muscles. It increases the blood circulation to the head region and cardiac region. Now we will do Ustrasana. Once again, stand on your knees. Those who cannot perform, they will repeat Ardha Ushrasana. Spread your knees and toes comfortably apart. Now with inhalation, bend backward, and with exhale, place your right hand on your right heel and left hand on the left heel. According to your body capacity, bend backward as much as possible and try to push your pelvic region forward so that you can make your thighs as perpendicular to the ground. In a final position, your body weight should be equally distributed on your shoulder and knees. Maintain with the normal breaths. Inhale, slowly come back, and with exhalation, relax the body in Vajrasana. Feel the impact of Ustrasana. Again, it gives a strength to our lower back. It helps to improve the digestive system. Now we will move towards counter pose of Ardha Ushrasana and Ustrasana, Shashakasana. Spread your knees comfortably apart. Inhale, place your palms in between your knees, and with exhalation, stretch your hands forward and stretch the body. Try to touch your chest and chin to the ground. Those who cannot touch the chest, they can touch their forehead and be there. Try to relax the body in Shashakasana. Maintain with the normal breath. Now with inhalation, slowly come back to the center position, and with the help of your hands, join your knees together and come back to the Vajrasana position. Feel the impact of Shashakasana. It helps to relieve the tension and stress. Now we will do Uttan Mandukasana. Please turn this side. Uttan Mandukasana, again Vajrasana series posture. Once again, spread your knees comfortably apart. Your sitting position should be comfortable and sit in between your heels. Keep your spine straight. Inhale, stretch your both arms over your head. Stretch them completely. With exhalation, bend your elbows and place your right hand on the left shoulder and left hand on the right shoulder blade. Stretch your elbows. Your elbows should be pointed upward. In a final position, close your eyes and observe your sitting position. Your spine should be erect and upstretched. Your elbows should be pointed and upper arm close to your ears. Maintain with normal breaths. Now slowly with inhalation, stretch your both arms upward, and with exhalation, bring them back and join your knees together. Come in Vajrasana position. Feel the impact of Uttan Mandukasana. It is an upstretch movement, so it helps to improve the breathing capacity. Now we will practice Vakrasana. Come in Dandasana position. Now slowly bend your right knee and place your right foot beside the left knee. Now take a support of your right hand backward. Bring your left arm outside the right knee and try to clasp the right foot arch. Those who cannot hold the arch, they can hold the ankle. With inhalation, stretch your back up, and with exhalation, twist your body towards the right side. Try to keep your left leg straight. Don't lean backward. Maintain the final position with normal breaths. Now with inhalation, slowly come back. Relax your hands by the side. Stretch your right leg. Now we will repeat from other side. Bend your left knee and place your left foot beside the right knee. Take a support with your left hand backward and bring your right arm outside the left knee. Try to hold the arch of your left foot. Inhale, straighten your back. With exhalation, twist your body towards the left side. In a final position, try to keep your body weight on your both hip joint. Your shoulders should be in one line. Maintain with the normal breaths. Inhale, slowly come back in the center. Relax your hands and relax your left leg. Relax the whole body in Vishramasana. Feel the impact of Vakrasana in your lumbosacral region. Now we will move towards prone line series. Slowly lie down on your abdomen. Make sure your front side body completely relaxed towards the ground. Now bend your elbows and place palm above the palm and rest your cheek on your palms. Slowly spread your legs and keep your toes pointed outward. This is a relaxative posture or starting position all prone lying posture. Be there with normal breaths. Now we will practice Bhujangasana. For Bhujangasana, slowly join your feet together. Place your palms beside your chest. Keep your elbows pointed upward. Now with inhalation, slowly raise your head, shoulder and chest up and bend backward as much as possible. Maintain the final position with normal breathing. Now with exhalation, slowly come down and relax in Makarasana. Bhujangasana, it's very good to reduce stress, anxiety, and it helps to relieve lower back pain. Those who are not able to do Bhujangasana, they can practice Saral Bhujangasana. Now we will practice Shalabhasana. Once again, join your feet together. Place your palms beside your thighs, palm facing downward, and keep your chin to the ground. Inhale, slowly raise your both legs up without bending from knees and maintain with the normal breaths. Keep your shoulder, neck relaxed. Now with exhalation, slowly come down and relax in Makarasana. Feel the impact of Shalabhasana on your lower back, lower body, your thighs, knees and calf region. It is very good to management of sciatica pain. Now we will move towards supine line series. Slowly turn by the side and come on supine line posture. Lie down comfortably on your back, legs apart, hands apart. Keep your head in center and observe whole body relax here. This is a starting position of supine series. Now we will practice first supine series posture, Setu Bandhasana. Now bend your knees and place your heels close to your buttocks and hold your ankles comfortably. Now with inhalation, slowly raise your buttocks and trunk region upward as much as you can. In a final position, shift your weight towards the shoulder region, navel stretched up, and try to keep body balance equally on your shoulder and feet. Maintain the final position with normal breaths. Now slowly come down with exhalation and relax your legs outstretch. Relax your whole body. Now we will once again repeat Setu Bandhasana. Bend your knees and place your heels close to your buttocks and make sure your knees and feet shoulder length apart. Now slowly hold your ankle region with your hands. Inhale, raise your buttocks and trunk region upward as much as you can. Maintain the final position. In a final position, your knee to feet should be straight. Now with exhalation, slowly come back and relax your whole body on your back. Relax feet, relax your arms. Feel the impact of Setu Bandhasan. It helps to relieve depression, anxiety, and it gives strength to lower back muscles. Now we will practice Uttan Padasana. Join your feet together. Place your hands by the side of your thighs, palm facing downward. Inhale, slowly raise your both feet above up to 30 to 45 degree angle. Keep your knees straight and maintain with normal breaths. Your toes should be relaxed. Now with exhalation, slowly drop your legs down and relax your whole body in supine lying position. Legs apart, hands apart. Feel the impact of Uttan Padasana. This is a very good practice to improve the breathing capacity, and it helps to strengthen abdominal organs. Now we will move towards next practice, Ardha Halasana. Once again, join your feet together. Place your hands by the side, palm facing downward. Now with inhalation, slowly raise your both legs up to 90 degree. Make sure your legs should be perpendicular to the ground. Your toes should relax. In a final position, your body should be at right angle. Keep your shoulder and neck relaxed. Now with exhalation, bring your legs down without lifting head. Now relax your whole body. Feet relax, arms relax, and feel the impact of Ardha Halasana. It's very good for control the hypertension. Now we will move towards Pavan Muktasana. Join your feet together. With inhalation, slowly raise your both legs at 90, and with exhalation, bend your knees. Inhale, interlock your fingers and hold your shin. With exhalation, press your knees towards your chest as much as you can. Now inhale first, and with exhalation, slowly raise your head up and try to touch your chin and nose tip in between your knees. This is the final position of Pavan Muktasana. Maintain with normal breaths. Try to keep your shoulder, elbows relaxed, toes relaxed. Now slowly with exhale, drop your head down. Inhale, stretch your legs up. With exhalation, bring your legs down and relax flat on the back. Feel the impact of the practice Pavan Muktasana. It gives a strength to our spine. It gets strengthen our abdominal organs, helps to stimulate the functioning of digestive system. Now we will do the practice of Markatasana. Bend your knees and place your feet close to your buttocks. Spread your arms at your shoulder level. Now bend your elbows and place hand close to your head region. Now inhale in the center And with exhalation, drop your knees towards the right side and neck left side. In a final position, try to keep your knee above the knee and toe above the toe. Feel the twisting in your lower back. With inhalation, slowly come back in the center. We will repeat to the other side. With exhalation, drop your knees towards the left side and turn your neck towards the right side. Be there with normal breaths. Now with inhalation, slowly come back in the center. And with exhalation, stretch your legs outward and relax the body on supine line posture. Legs apart, hands apart. Now we will move towards last yogasana practice, Shavasana, in this common yoga protocol. For Shavasana, observe your supine line posture, your legs and hands comfortably apart, toes should be relaxed by the side. Keep your palms upward, fingers relaxed. Observe your position. In this position, your back side body should be comfortably towards the ground. Be aware with your whole body from toes to top of the head. Try to keep your lower back relaxed towards the ground. Relax your whole body consciously. Be aware with your natural flow of breathing. And try to make deep, slow and rhythmic inhale and exhale. Shavasana helps to relieve all kind of stress, tension from the body and mind. Now we will move towards some breathing practices and pranayam. Slowly turn by the side, either right or left. Take a support of opposite hand. Come back to the sitting position. Sit comfortably in any posture. Either you sit in Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana or Sukhasana. Place your both hands in a Jnana Mudra. Gently close your eyes and observe your sitting position. Your spine should be erect, your head should be in center. Prepare yourself for Kapalabhati cleansing practice. We will here do 2 rounds of Kapalabhati and 30 strokes in every round. Now we will start with the first round. Active exhalation, passive inhalation. Take a deep inhale. complete exhale. Feel the impact. Now we will do second round of Kapalbhati, again 30 strokes. Take a deep inhale. Complete exhale and relax. Feel the impact in your breathing after the practice of Kapalabhati. It helps to relieve all kind of impurity, remove from the body as well as mind. It strengthens the nervous system. Observe the flow of your breathing and slowly turn into yogic deep breathing. Take deep, slow and rhythmic inhale with the expansion of your abdomen, chest and shoulder region, and relaxation of your shoulder, chest and abdomen region in reverse way. Just observe free flow of your breathing without any force, complete inhalation and complete exhalation. Yogic deep breathing is a pre-practice of pranayam. After the free flow of the breathing without any interruption, we can practice pranayam. Now here we will move towards first pranayam practice, Nadi Shodhan pranayam. Keep your left hand in Jnana mudra and adopt pranayam mudra from your right hand, and place this pranayam mudra close to the nostril. First completely exhale through the both nostril, then close your right nostril, inhale deeply through the left. Now close your left nostril and release your right, exhale deeply through the right. Once again inhale deeply through the right nostril. Close your right nostril and release your left nostril, exhale deeply. This is a one round of Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shodhan pranayam. Continue 4 more rounds according to your own pace. Be aware your breathing should be deep, slow and rhythmic, just like yogic deep breathing. Try to maintain the ratio of your inhalation and exhalation, at least 1:1 ratio. This practice gives an induced tranquility and helps to improve concentration with the flow of pranas in our body through the alternate nostrils. Now slowly exhale through the left and release your right hand down and feel the impact of Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. Observe inhalation and exhalation through both nostrils. Now in today's session we are going to introduce two new pranayam practices. First is Shitli Pranayam. Shitli means cooling as the name describes, but here is defined as a calm and passionless. In this pranayam we focus on our nervous system to calm down. We can perform in any comfortable seated posture. Those who have some problem related to cough, they can avoid this practice. Now let us start Shitli Pranayam practice. Sit comfortably. Once again observe your sitting position. Your back should be straight. Keep your hands in a Gyan Mudra. Try to relax your shoulders. In a Shitli Pranayam, we will inhale through the tongue. So move your tongue out and completely roll just like a tube. Now inhale here, tube like structure tube, completely with the hissing sound. Now slowly move your tongue in and controlled exhale through nose. This is a one round of Shitli Pranayam. Repeat 3 to 4 more rounds. Again move your tongue out. Last round. This pranayam is very good those who are suffering from high blood pressure. It relieves indigestion and digestive problems. It strengthens our nervous system for calmness. Now we will move towards next practice, Bhramari Pranayam. As the name describes, Bhramari means a sound of black bee, bhavra. During this pranayam, we try to make a sound of black bee during exhalation. So we can do in a two way. Here we will practice first without any mudra. Let us start the first variation of Bhramari Pranayam. Sit comfortably. Take deep inhale through the both nostril and making a humming sound with exhalation. Repeat 2 more rounds. Relax. This is a one variation of Bhramari Pranayam. Those who are suffering from nose and ear infection, they can avoid do this practice in a Shanmukhi Mudra. They can practice in this variation. Now we will introduce the second variation with Shanmukhi Mudra. Now slowly adopt Shanmukhi Mudra. Place your index finger on your eyes and middle finger close to the nostril region, ring finger just above the upper lip and little finger just below the lower lip. You will close your ears with your thumbs. This is Shanmukhi Mudra. Here we will practice Bhramari Pranayam with this mudra. Deep inhale through the nostril and making a humming sound with exhalation. Repeat 2 more rounds. Now relax your hands down. Feel the impact of humming sound, resonance of buzzing B sound. This pranayam relieve the stress and anxiety. The resonance effect of humming sound create a soothing effect on our nervous system. It gives the calmness effect to our mind. It is very useful practice for further yoga sadhana, the practice of dharana and dhyan. Now we are going to more focus on dhyan. It is a practice in common yoga protocol. First, observe your sitting position. Keep your spine erect. Adopt Dhyana Mudra with your hands. Relax in your lap. Keep your shoulder relaxed. Keep your head in center. Slightly upturn your face. Now we will practice step by step. First, we will focus on our physical body. Try to observe your sitting position. Feel the touch of your body to the ground. Without any tightness, keep body relaxed. Now slowly move your awareness on natural flow of your breathing. Observe your inhalation and exhalation. Watch the path of your breathing. Try to connect more deeper side. Connect with the sensation during inhalation and exhalation. We are going to practice dhyana. So we have to focus at one point. So try to move your awareness in between your eyebrow center. and keep mild focus. Move from body, from the breathing, and try to contemplate on one object or thought. Through the body, through the breathing, you are trying to connect with yourself, in yourself, at one point. Dissolve your all thoughts. Try to keep yourself comfortable and continue contemplate one thing. Try to avoid disturbance. Be there. Be in yourself, to yourself, for yourself. Complete relax with the body and mind through the practice of dhyana. Meditation is very important part of yoga sadhana. It gives the strength to our mind and body, and it leads to self-realization. We can achieve the goal of yoga through sadhana. Now it's time to make a sankalp, a simple sankalp related to yourself, your family, your nation, and you can make a resolution for humanity. I commit myself balance in all state. I commit myself to my family, at workplace, to society, to whole world, for the promotion of peace, health and harmony. Now we will conclude the session with Shanti part. Slowly join your palms together in Namaskar Mudra. We'll will chant Omkar. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Feel the essence of the Shanti part. Now place your palms over your eyes. Release your palms, gently open your eyes. Dhanyavad.